How is it going, everyone, and welcome to the Q&A for the channel's 5th year anniversary. I can't believe that we've reached this point. 5 years doing YouTube. It's been a journey for sure. So I thought to celebrate this milestone, I would do a Q&A for you guys. But yeah, I've had a lot of questions come in for this Q&A, which, you know, I've had a lot more than I thought I would, both on YouTube and on Twitter. So I suppose let's just get on with it, shall we? By the way, anyone who asks a question who has a YouTube channel, their links will be in the description below. Will there be more vlogs and IRL stuff in the future? I don't know, maybe. Of course, you know, with having a full-time job and all that, of course I haven't worked for the last 3 months due to lockdown, but will there be more vlogs and IRL stuff? Who knows? It depends what I do. You know, if we went on holiday or if I went out somewhere for the day, might vlog it, I don't know. But of course the last vlog I did was the Vale game at Man City, and that was 6 months ago. And I haven't done many IRL or vlog stuff at all. So maybe, but it depends what happens in my life, to be honest with you. I'd love to do more IRL stuff like football videos, but I don't really have the equipment to make football videos, and I don't have many friends either to play football with. And of course other stuff as well, but there's not a lot to do around here. That's just my opinion anyway, and I know that's your opinion as well, mate. What team are you thinking of using in FIFA 21 for your academy save? Right, I don't have it set in stone yet because it's only June, but I mean, I'm going to have endless possibilities because I'm going to be doing it on PC. That's probably an exclusive. But yeah, it will be on PC, so endless possibilities. You know, I could create my own club. I'm probably not going to do that for FIFA 21. I'll just say that now because that is a lot of work. But the club I was thinking of in the first instance was Barrow, but that all depends on whether Barrow get promoted, and then if Barrow do get promoted, who else is going to do Barrow as a series? Because I'm not going to be my first save, I'll say this now, my first career mode on FIFA 21 will not be my Youth Academy Legends career mode. I'm going to be doing another short career mode before that, and then when next gen starts to roll out, I don't know if the game will change on PC or not, but whether it does or not, I'm going to be doing a shorter career mode until the next gen consoles, and then start the Youth Academy Legends series around the time that everyone else starts new saves on the next gen consoles. But yeah, so the club I was thinking of was Barrow, but it depends how many other people do Barrow, if Barrow even get promoted to the Football League, and yeah, it's kind of like you gotta see what everyone else does so you don't do the same thing. That's why I went for the relegation based one at the start of the year with Bournemouth. And even then I did a team vote video because I couldn't decide, so I let the viewers decide. And that didn't work out, but that was out of my control, out of the viewers' control, out of everyone's control. So that's why that one ended. And then I chose Grimsby for the sole reason that they had no expectations. That's it. I'd seen no one else do it. Or I'd seen a couple of other people do a Grimsby career mode, but either A, they weren't completed, or B, they weren't Youth Academy career modes. So that's why they're the reasons why I went for Grimsby. But in terms of FIFA 21, my choice at the moment is Barrow, but I will wait and see. It might not be Barrow. I know this first question from you, Fletcher Jet, isn't from the Q&A, but I'll give it a mention anyway. I'm upgrading to a PC soon, and I'm wondering how you find recording with OBS. Is it difficult to use? For the Q&A, I was wondering what your favourite PS2 game that you might stream. So, to answer the first question about OBS, it's easy to use. Once the thing is, like, you'll open it up and you'll think, oh my god, this looks complex. But there are many tutorials on YouTube, and of course you can ask me or you can ask anyone on Twitter or anything if you get a bit stuck, because of course some of us use OBS to record our stuff anyway. Like I use OBS, I've used OBS ever since I had a PC good enough to do it. So even though I record on console using the Elgato, I use OBS to actually record that, you know, mainly for the sole reason that I don't have to actually edit my face cam into the video and the audio into the video and do all that sort of stuff. It's just sort of an easier way to do it. I mean, it means that all of the game audio and your audio is in one audio file, but it's easier. And plus then, if I edit my audio, if I edit my voice, which, to be honest, when I edit my voice, because I do edit my voice, by the way, all I do, really, is make it louder and add a bit of bass and treble to it. That's it. So, my voice doesn't sound, if any, different at all to my actual voice. Just maybe a bit bassier. But in terms of recording with OBS, once you've got it all set up, once you've got your settings right and all of that sort of stuff, you know, all your sources in, all of your scenes in and all of that stuff, that may not make sense right now if you've never used it before, but when you open it and watch tutorials, you'll know what I mean. Once you've got it all sorted, that's it, your sound, you can do whatever. And in terms of what PS2 games I'm planning to stream, I still haven't downloaded the emulator yet, by the way, but I will do that in the future. To be honest, you've probably not heard of most of them. I didn't really play many mainstream PS2 games. Like, my favourite ever game is a game called Gadget Racers. You know those little cars you used to get when you were really young? I don't know if you ever had them, where it'd be a wind-up car where you like pull it back, and when you pull it back, it would go forwards, like it'd like wind it up almost, and you can put coins in the back of them, like so they wheelie when you put the coin in them. That's what they are. They're called penny racers, but the game is called Gadget Racers. It's like a sort of, in this country anyway, because it's part of the Chorokyu, a series of games in Japan. That's where it comes from. And Gadget Racers is Chorokyu HD3, but it's called Gadget Racers. And then the one after that is called Penny Racers. And I've played them both on Game Boy Advance, and played Gadget Racers on PS2. So that is my most favourite game ever. Other games I've played are like The Italian Job. I don't know if you've seen the film. Well, not the one with Michael Caine in it, the other one with the like Mark Wahlberg and Jason Statham. That is a sick film, by the way. It's based off that film, and you do like missions and stuff like that based on the film. It's a pretty sick game, and you can also do races, and you can do stunt races, not stunt races, but there's like stunt courses where you drive your Mini and you do a stunt course. They're pretty sick and they're really hard to do. So yeah, that's another game that I really enjoy. But in terms of anything else, I'm stuck at the moment. I can't exactly remember. But those are two games that I hope to stream in the future, because they can be like long-term series streams, and then they can go on my channel as well. So hopefully I can get that up and running in the future. But it's not going to happen right now. But those are the two that I'm planning to stream. This question wasn't exactly for the Q&A, but I wanted to mention it in there. I said I would. It's from Mikel Okonkwo, who soon will not be Mikel Okonkwo. Are you going to use mods on your future career modes? Yes, I am. I'm hoping to. I have no idea what I'm doing, but with a little bit of help, hopefully, I can get mods up and running. Probably just, the standard mods that everyone uses. Gameplay mods, probably FIFA's realism mod, probably. I don't plan on buying FIFA 20 on the PC, at least not yet. That might change in the future, but because I've spent a lot of money on the PC itself and buying editing software and just games, spent quite a bit of money. So I'm not going to buy FIFA 20 on PC yet, but yeah, hopefully in the like when I start playing FIFA 21, I can, use all the mods that are in FIFA 20. Of course, they'd have to be updated for FIFA 21, so probably right at the start, no, I won't be using mods. But once the mods are ready, yeah, gameplay mod, realism mod, I'll probably get, is it the Frosty editor, where you can change kits and all that stuff, and also the live editor as well. I'll be using that most likely, if they exist, of course. We don't know if they're going to exist, so... but if they do, yes, definitely will be using mods. That is, you can't play FIFA on PC without mods now. Not when it's so bad. I mean, the gameplay in FIFA 21 might be amazing yet. We don't know. We don't know how it's going to go. I mean, it's probably not, but you never know. Next up, this isn't really a question, and he probably didn't intend for it to be included in the Q&A, but I'll include it anyway. It says, please do a PFC Korea mode. Maybe in the future. It's in consideration for FIFA 21, depending on what happens, but the reason I haven't done one in FIFA 20 is because of the fact that I've done one for the last 3 years, and they've all been different ones as well. Like FIFA 17, I didn't really finish it. I did 3 seasons and didn't really finish it properly. FIFA 18 started from League 2 as opposed to League 1, and finished it properly, did a proper just normal Road to Glory save. And it was an amazing save. And then in FIFA 19, of course, was the Youth Academy Legend save, which in my opinion was the best of the 3. So, don't worry, it's a guarantee that I will do another Vale Korea mode at some point. I just don't know when it'll be. Maybe FIFA 21, maybe another time. I don't know yet. But I will do one in the future. That's a guarantee. You can hold me to that. Next up, we move to Twitter now. And the first question for Twitter is, what do you enjoy doing outside of football and YouTube? Not a lot. My life consists of work, football, and YouTube. That's pretty much it. Fair enough. I watch Formula 1 as another sport. I like watching other sports, some other sports anyway. But in terms of like doing other stuff, not really. Actually, to be fair, no. I do like travelling. Obviously, with how old I am, I still live at home with, money and all that stuff. I can't travel all the time. But I like, even if it's just within England, then I'd just like go to a different city for a day or something like that. Go to Manchester, go to Birmingham, go somewhere like that. I like doing that as well, and just looking around, and also shopping for that matter, but not as much as other people probably, because I like to save my money. But yeah, and football and YouTube, it pretty much makes up most of my life. So, but I do enjoy doing a bit of travelling and watching other sports. But I don't watch TV series, I don't watch Netflix, I don't watch Amazon Prime, I don't watch any of that really. So my life at home mainly consists of gaming, YouTube, and football. What kinds of music do you listen to? Any favourites? Pretty much anything but rock and heavy metal, and anything to do with rock. Alternatives are push. I do like some alternative songs, but that is not that genre is not out of the question, but not entirely in the question either, if you get me. But in terms of anything else, I mean, I'll listen to pop, hip-hop, rap, grime, EDM, dance, house, deep house, anything. Literally anything. If the song's good, I'll listen to it. I have a playlist. Hold on. Let me look on my Spotify real quick. So this is my main playlist, the playlist I listen to the most, that I constantly update all the time. I've got Kygo on there, who makes dance, house music. Marshmello, dance music, pretty much. He's a DJ. AJR, who make all kinds of different music, to be honest with you. It's I don't even know what their style is. Disclosure, that's dance music / electronic sort of music. David Guetta, dance. The Script, JME, that's pop and hip hop. That's pop and rap. Sorry, pop and grime right there. Sigma, drum and bass. Take that. Take that. That's pretty much the only bands I ever listen to. Those are just some of the artists on my main playlist, so it's quite a variety. What made you start making YouTube videos? Watching YouTube, believe it or not. That's one of the reasons. Also, the other reason is the fact that the reason I started making gaming YouTube videos is, well, I was gaming a lot, but I didn't feel like I was there was a purpose to it. Yeah, it's all nice now and again to sit down and play a game by yourself with, just by yourself for a couple of hours or something like that, but there's not much purpose to that. I feel like I need to share that in some way, whether I'm even if I'm just talking to someone else playing a different game. I can be playing like Euro Truck Simulator and I roll my truck, and if I'm talking to someone I can be like, oh my god, I just rolled my truck. Whereas if I'm by myself, I'm just like, oh, sick. You know what I mean? So sharing my gaming experience, that's one of the main reasons. The other reason is watching YouTube in general. I've been watching gaming on YouTube since like 2010, when I was watching, the first channel I ever watched was The Annoying Orange. I didn't subscribe to it. I also watched the creator of The Annoying Orange, and he had a gaming channel alongside his brother where they play games such as Angry Birds, Happy Wheels, Worms. His brother would play more sort of, I'd say shoot 'em up games, not shoot 'em up games, but like Peggy 18 based games, like with a story, sort of thing. Like one of them was like Red Dead Redemption, just as an example. He'd play games like that, whereas the other one would play more, I want to say kiddish games, sort of. He'd play mobile games, like I say, Angry Birds, Happy Wheels, stuff like that. So that was just so much fun to watch. That was the first gaming channel I ever watched, and then about a year later, I subscribed to my first ever channel on YouTube. The first ever channel I subscribed to on YouTube was KSI. I've been subscribed to KSI for 9 whole years. 9 years. 9 years. And that's what got me into watching FIFA YouTube and wanting to make FIFA content. It was KSI, straight up. That was the first. That's what got me into FIFA YouTube, watching him. He was the first ever FIFA YouTuber I watched. But in terms of my influence, it's the likes of Cutsy, that's the main one, and MGH, and the Masterbook.
Sorry, I meant that Australian career mode YouTuber whose name shall not be mentioned on my channel. We can't allow for language like that on here. So let's just play that clip again.
But in terms of my influence, it's the likes of Cutsy, that's the main one, and MGH, and although I don't want anymore. YouTubers like that, they're the main influence for me. The style that I was going for was a bit like Cutsy's style, not just in terms of commentary, but just in terms of the way I did career modes. I kind of have my own style. Obviously now I've been doing it for so long that you just sort of make your own style up as you go along. So yeah, so that is my main influence, and that's why I started making YouTube videos, because for a couple of years I wanted to make a YouTube channel, but I didn't have the equipment, I didn't have the time, and I couldn't. I had school, I had GCSEs to do, and during that entire month and a half where I was doing GCSEs, I did not touch my PS3 or my Wii or any of my gaming anything at all. So, and then 2 weeks after I left school, bought a PS4, made my first YouTube video, and here we are now. Got a few questions from Blurshall here. What inspired you to support Port Vale? My parents support them, they're my local club, and yeah, that's about it really. I normally go with, at most, my mum and dad and my granddad. They're the ones that go. They're pretty much sort of the only 3 in my family that I know of anyway that properly support the club. There's other people in my family who keep an eye on them because they're, because we support them, but they're not like that interested in football. And there's some people in my family who support other clubs, but I'm not going to get into that. So yeah, mainly my parents supporting them, and my local club. If you didn't do YouTube, what other options did I have? None, really. I'd be living the same life I have now, most likely, just without the YouTube bit. I'd be still playing games, I'd be playing the same games I am now. I just wouldn't be making the videos, and that would be boring as all hell in my opinion. YouTube has massively helped my confidence and my ability to, just speak to other people. Like, if I didn't have YouTube, I wouldn't have all the friends I made online. So, and I don't have that many friends in real life, like in person. Like, I don't have many personal friends. So, the fact that YouTube has provided me, or just doing YouTube in general, has helped me with my confidence and provided me with friends and people that I can speak to. It's amazing. But I've got A-levels in graphic design, which I've tried to get into work for, but it's not. It's really hard, especially when you live somewhere that doesn't have a lot of options when it comes to graphic design. I am in an apprenticeship now, but it's a printing apprenticeship. It's my 3rd job. But yeah, I'm just trying to earn a living, really. That's it. I'd just be doing that without the YouTube, and I think I would be so bored. And what is your goal when you reach 1k? Keep going, I guess. Hopefully I can start gaining subs a bit quicker. I mean, for me, personally, I'm going to say this right here, right now, hand on heart. For me, it's not about the subs, okay? When I reach 1k, that's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm not going to downplay that. I'm not going to say I'm not bothered about the subs, so if I reach 1k, then yeah, whatever, it's 1k. No, of course not. Of course, gaining subs is amazing. Getting people to click that subscribe button because they want to keep on watching your content is amazing. But I just do YouTube for the fun of it. I enjoy what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to do. But hopefully when I reach 1,000 subscribers, you know, that's going to give me mass motivation, just straight up. I'm not even going to, you know, that is just going to give me so much motivation, because, I mean, 1,000 subscribers is a huge, it's probably the biggest milestone. Like, out of any milestone you reach, it's probably the biggest one. I always get told by some people that the first 1,000 subscribers is the hardest 1,000. I was told that the first 100 subscribers is the hardest 100. You know, just like that, the first 10 is the hardest 10, and it really is. It really is. So hopefully if I hit 1,000 subscribers, that I can then push on from there and hopefully hit 2k in less than 5 years. How's quarantine going? Lovely. To be honest with you, I don't know if I'm still going to be in quarantine by the time this video comes out. Might be back at work, but it's been going fine. I still live with my parents, so at least I'm not living by myself. And yeah, it's like, because a couple of years ago, because I left my job for an apprenticeship and then left that apprenticeship after a month or so. So I then went 4 months without a job. It's pretty much almost the same as that. Well, but I can't go anywhere. It's weird. It's a bit weird, but it's kind of weird that I've been working for like 4 years and then suddenly, you know, boom, you can't do anything. It's weird, but I've got through it. I've got through it. It's almost like a massive holiday, like not like as in holiday where you go away on holiday. I mean, like if you booked a week off work and you're just at home for the week, you know, it's like that, but 3 months, and that is it. That is the end of the Q&A. If you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you guys want me to do more Q&As, then let me know. I don't know when I'm going to do another one, but I will do another one in the future, I'm sure of it. Because they're really fun to do. They are really fun to do. So yeah, as I said before, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button down below on that side. And also hit the subscribe button, which is also around that area. If you don't want to miss a video. No, that's if you hit the bell. If you hit the bell, then you won't miss a video. If you hit subscribe, that's because you want to see more videos. So, yeah guys, that is it from me. Until next time, thanks so much for watching. Peace.